Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft. I just woke up. I was meant to wake up at 8 in the morning, so the dog is with me upstairs because I always let the dog out at 10 a.m. So the good boy is with me. So yeah, he's currently, I believe, in the kitchen, just laying down, just enjoying life because he's a good boy. But you guys should be welcomed back to Minecraft, where we are still on the hunt for a cherry blossom. I still don't know how I can't find a cherry blossom. Normally, it takes me in about like 10 minutes, or actually not even 10 minutes, like an hour of searching. That's the second lava pool we found. Ooh, I'll take lilacs. I will take them because lilacs are pretty and I like pretty colors. Don't we all like pretty colors? I also don't have enough energy to be a fucking psychopath today. I'm kidding. Uh, God damn it, this is gonna be fucking awkward. Okay. My settings back to what they used to be? No, okay, no, they're not. It's just so quiet. Big hi, piggy. I'm not gonna kill you because you don't have the space. Oh my god, this is so. Like, I'm like a nomad, constantly moving, constantly just on the move, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, let me get on top of here. Okay, that looks promising. That also kind of looks promising. But that valley, I mean, we came from over there, meaning that we could have gone like this and then circled back. But I doubt we did because I haven't seen that. Huh. That extends into like a diagonally for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go in this direction. That direction. Okay. Oh, come the fuck on. That was gonna be so cool. It was gonna be so badass. And my coffee with me. Anyway. Anyway, everyone. Yeah, great. I'm so terrible at this game, man. Fuck. Anyways, oh great, it's becoming nighttime because okay. Now, things I want to discuss with you guys. I want to discuss some things. This is the last week before I can upload like daily, before I can do my upload schedule that I had this summer, which was insane. It's just insane of an upload schedule. But school's coming, meaning I'll try and make videos. So I'll see how my schedule is, and then I'll see how I can do it because I want to focus on school more this year because there's gonna be a lot of things I'll be doing. A lot of things. And I mean, I'm planning for December when it comes around. Me and Dodaldo are going to play Phasmophobia, so I'm hoping I can get a video on for that out. So, um, and I don't know, since I'm gonna be 18 this year, I've been kind of thinking. I have money on my credit card that I haven't even used because I'm under 18. So when I turn 18, I could just credit card. and buy myself a game. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know though. But I don't care about that right now. Right now, I want to focus on just generally like focus on my academics, I should say, because I'm about to be in probably what is considered the hardest class or grade in, or is it the hardest? Because, yeah, it's one of the harder ones because it's like you have now so many more subjects that are connected to the entire reason you are at the school, which means we got filming and editing. It just becomes a lot. We also get psychology, which surprised me. It's like psychology in this day and age, in this type of class. Okay, but when you look at it, it makes sense considering like the psychological effects of this and this and that. I wonder. Oh my God, if the psychology professor is gonna be our class teacher, that's gonna be is gonna be our head teacher. That's gonna be fucking stupid. Because not only would that be fucking hilarious, that'd be just fucking awkward. But I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't know. I'll throw out you. I want to. I can make more. Okay, but the basic idea is I'm gonna focus more on school rather than on YouTube like I did this summer. So excuse me when I willfully, blissfully don't upload for weeks at a time sometimes, but expect that I will be able to upload some in between. Obviously, during like breaks, I'll try to upload a regular. I'll keep a upload schedule to daily, and then go back to the upload schedule I'm gonna have for school because I have to make sure that I at least kind of focus on myself as well and my mental well-being because not only is my mental health important, it's also like an entire feeling of just loneliness just crawled back into me, and now I just can't shake it off. Like I can't shake it off. That's yeah. So it's quite literally eating me alive, this feeling, and it's just shit. I don't know why I still feel this way. I have a bunch of friends. Yeah, I know exactly what the feeling is. I've been alone for so long now that it's like it's creeped into me, and now my psyche thinks like, oh, being alone is normal for me, so I'm happy like this. So whenever one of my friends asked me, "Are you sure you're happy?" I was like, "Yes." It's just a total lie. It's like it's nice. It would be nice to have a girlfriend again. I mean, certainly was the first two times. It was fun. Like I felt happier, certainly. And now I'm back to being alone, and you're just, oh great, I am so fucking happy. Just so happy. I just fucking boom of happiness. Actually, do want to save a little bit. Now you start playing music? God damn. Oh, and now you stop because I exit. Thank you, Minecraft. Thank you. Alone at the edge of the universe, singing a tune. Now. Here's the deal. The deal is, I decide to joke it. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do with this. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to approach my own well-being because it clearly isn't like the top priority. Oh my god. I am genuinely about to I'm about to activate commands and just fucking blast to a fucking cherry blossom because this is getting fucking unnerving. I can't even fucking talk correctly. I thought there was a vine there. God damn it, my dumbass. So if y'all want, probably will make another Fortnite video, cause I mean I do like the game, and I have a bunch of ideas for it, so I'm kind of excited to play the game. Well, excited is the wrong term because I literally am almost level 100, which is the level I need to be to sort of get everything. Because I genuinely couldn't bring myself. What kind of? Huh? You wanna go downstairs, right? Okay, fine. I'll take you downstairs. I'll take you downstairs in just a moment, okay? You be a good boy and lay down, okay? You be a good boy. Mwah. I love you. He's just looking at me like I'm crazy. No hablo español. I might just drop this one iron ingot. No. No second chest, okay. We loot that and then I you know. So oh, you know what I can do? I can review a movie right now. Oh my god, that's right. I'll review a movie because I didn't make a video on it when I watched the movie, which was 2 days ago. And I had a fucking blast watching it. I just thought it... Hi, Betty. I just thought it dragged. Like, drag. Like, the movie was a bit too long for its own good. Like, the benefit of it being too long ended up being a disadvantage because... Well, duh, of course it's always a disadvantage. Are you kidding me? Fucking burn. Just like my dreams. Always burns. You know what? I have an... okay, change of plans. We'll do jungle. I'll be right back. Don't you fucking use that fish rod on me, little boy. I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up with my iron sword. That's the first time I saw it drowned. Ooh, it's terrifying. Spooky. I don't know. I'm thinking about going just here in a jungle. The fuck? Just thinking going here in a jungle if I can find a fucking... You know what? I'll hold on. What are the coordinates? That. F2. Oh, I just have to... edit. Where's edit? Thank you. Okay, I have coordinates saved for this jungle. Okay. Do I have? Yes. 44 more researchers. That's another... whatchamacallit. Another whatchamacallit. Ruined portal. Okay. So... I'm also planning to do a Resident Evil 4 challenge soon, like for the end of summer. Like this Friday, I'm planning on doing a Resident Evil 4 challenge. It's gonna take me a while to record. or not even. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do the challenge because yeah, it will be a while. It will take me a long time. I just realized that if I do that challenge, I'm gonna have to record. Basically, I have to wake up early in the morning to start it. Get into it by letting the dog out. Then also having to focus on the game as well, and then focus back on the game, and then somehow finish it in like 3 hours before anybody gets home because I don't wanna because it's so awkward when I record when anybody's home, but I can still do it. You know, I did it with the Apex video. Also, if you guys want more Apex videos, please, I do enjoy the game. I started enjoying the game more and more. I was like, this game's a bit, this game's became kind of ass, and then I realized, oh my god, it's good because now I have an actual. Because when you set yourself a goal to work for in a game, yeah, that's the whole point of Minecraft. Like, duh, obviously you're gonna make the game more fun for yourself. But Apex, I never thought Apex that I can make Apex fun for me, you know? Where it's like, oh, Apex Legends. If I just work towards this character, this very specific character, I might actually do it because I've seen gameplay of the character. I'm not saying which character. That'll be a video which character unlock because I want to genuinely learn how to use that character because it's a really cool character. Okay. So more Apex, a Resident Evil video probably. Resident Evil Village, I played it. I have 16 hours on it. I just reinstalled Resident Evil 4 and uninstalled the game because having both games installed is kind of awkward. So I'm gonna say this now. For some fucking reason, RE8's whole like extra content shop thing is really awkward to me. It's like every gun has to be. I understand the fully upgraded thing, right? Fully upgraded. Did every attachment got to the gun? Okay, that's one requirement for infinite ammo, right? And then a full upgrade is the other. What I don't understand is why have infinite ammo and also I don't know, like why have infinite ammo be a separate thing to buy, right? Or have it be so goddamn expensive because it's like you have so many challenges to do and it's like interesting. Okay, so I have to do this and this and that just to get one, right? The steak, for example, that thing costs 120,000 CP, not card points, not the other CB, but like I think something like Capcom point. I call them Capcom points. But you don't have enough points to buy anything at the end of the day because it's like I want to get a stake maximum because I love using the stake. The stake is one of the most fun weapons to use, but I've been using the WCX for most of my playthrough because it's just the easiest gun. It's just fun. And it's like, not only do you have to, I think you have to view every single piece of concept art and weapons and every weapon model. Those like each cost 100 points, right? It's like, what? I'm sorry. Why make that as an achievement? Because RE4 doesn't have that as achievement. Nor does Resident Evil 2, and I've checked RE2 achievements. And yes, I've played Resident Evil 2 Remake and 3 Remake, both on the PS4, before this channel existed, and both were beaten on an A with an A rank. And just so we're clear, by the way, there is no fucking way I am viewing every single concept art for 100%. Okay? There is no way I am buying every single. That's 120 pictures. By the way, 120. You want me to view 120 pictures? Like that is insane, man. That's just insane. Sure, I'll take it. I got no place for more bread. It's like I don't have the fucking brain capacity to go into the game and just sit there holding down left mouse button on each and every concept the art. You need 1,200 points, right? But that's okay. Yeah, okay, good. Gun models, they also cost 100, but some cost 200, meaning you're not spending a certain amount of coin. I don't even know how much you have to spend for it. So yeah, you know, I just don't like that with how I prefer how I did Resident Evil 4 achievement, because I was like, one day I just said, you know what, I'm gonna 100% the game. I should have recorded that for the channel, because holy shit, I had a blast, and now my idea is Separate Ways DLC. I could do that, Frugalist. That DLC's achievement for not healing a single time through via New Game Plus, because if I do a new game, I'm just gonna absolutely fucking get destroyed. And I want to have fun, right? The main part is fun, right? And Resi games, I think, get progressively more fun the more like challenges you add onto it. The more you give this difficulty spike to yourself. For example, guns only. Like guns only. Ooh, that's interesting, right? But that's also an achievement that you do. So there's another video idea. The fact that I did the Frugalist, Silent Stranger, and the pistol only achievements while not even fucking recording is devastating. Okay, music. I love you, music, but goddamn, you're making me stop thinking. Go to 14%. Okay, basically, I wish I didn't do those achievements. I could take them back and just be like, I want to re-earn them. Because now I have 2 games at 100%, which are Resident Evil 4 and Elden Ring. Again, a game I did before I even started my YouTube career, before I even started recording. And Elden Ring is one of those games I love. And guess which game I haven't 100%ed yet? Bloodborne, my favorite game of all time. That's just because I'm too lazy to do... I'm trying to do challenge dungeons right now, but I'm just too lazy to do anything. So yeah. Besides, whenever I actually do 100%, I'll review Bloodborne in full. But let's talk about the movie. I said I was gonna review a movie. So yeah, let's talk about this. This is like the same way I'm doing for like Superman, and I'll also, yes, I'll get back to Superman, because in my Jurassic World Evolution 2 video, I only talked about, I never gave it a rating, I never reviewed it properly, I only ever talked about how much I enjoyed the movie. Meaning I never really gave my full-on opinion. I just said the basic stuff. Right? So, I'll get my thoughts out. That's perfect. I'll get my thoughts out now. Okay, first film. Yeah, let's do Superman first. So Superman 2025 is a film I enjoyed a lot, you know? It's one of those movies that gives you hope, you know? I've read... Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Cherry Blossom! Oh my fucking god, I finally found you. Fuck off, apples. Fuck off, you fuck-ass boat. I don't need you. I need you. I need all of you. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna come. Holy shit. Let me check. Just to be sure that there's... if this is the only one... Yeah, I think this is the only one, though. Because I was up here. Or was I? I don't fucking remember. Please tell me there's more up there. I like that, how it looks, so that's why I'm going over there next. But please tell me that's not the only one. A singular cherry blossom. OMG. Let's go grab it. Let's go grab it. I am going to grab its sapling, though, because I don't want to go on an adventure again. So I'll be just waiting here. I'll talk about movies while we wait for the sapling to drop. Okay, Superman. He's super and he's an it in Lex Luthor's eyes. It's kind of racist. Luthor, you're kind of racist. It is funny enough that if you just think hard enough, Luthor's pretty fucking racist. But anyway, let's get to reviewing this movie because I didn't do a proper review. I didn't do it justice. Anyway, Superman is a movie that brought me to hopefulness. This entire year has been filled with hope core, with just the utmost beautiful films ever made. Like, you can't make this up. There we go. You can't make this up how fucking good that movie is and how beautiful it looks. I think the superhero films in 2025 that we got are so beautiful. From Captain America Brave New World to Thunderbolts to Fantastic Four to Superman, they all had a different visual style. I know I just listed off Marvel properties, but they're superhero films nonetheless. And they have their own distinctive look. Like, you can tell, oh, by just the look of the film, oh, this is Thunderbolts. Oh, that was Fantastic Four First Steps. That was Captain America. Oh, that's Superman. But Superman has such a distinctive art direction, direction that it just brings me joy to see this like comic book film be a comic book. Like, it's not afraid to take itself to dark places, but it's also not afraid of itself to be campy, corny. Because comic books are corny. They were made in like during the Great Depression, so making them corny was sort of like a byproduct of the time because everybody was so fucking depressed. And so, what I love about what I love about Superman is what I wanted from Superman. Ever since I saw the 1978 Donna Richards movie Superman, I was like, so this is Superman. This is how Superman's supposed to be. Watching Man of Steel just kind of threw me off, even as a 10-year-old. Yes, I saw those two movies when I was 10 years old. And that wasn't in 2013, that was in 2017. That was my like exposure to Superman. Like, I watched Richard Donner's original Superman, 1978 Superman, and the sequel, although I barely remember anything of the sequel. I just know I watched it because Zod was in it and Superman loses his powers. That's what I remember. I don't think I watched the Donner's cut, so I think it was a theatrical cut that was playing on my TV, so a lot of things are probably different. Anyway, let's get back to the 2025 Superman. James Gunn, I think, was absolute the best choice to make the head of DC Studios, and Peter Safran as well. Peter Safran and James Gunn were absolutely the best choices like they could make for like the heads of the DCU, because like they bring such a interesting feel to the franchise. It's like, oh my god, like it's not like you're watching another Superman movie, right? It's another Superman movie. Oh, come on, because I had my doubts about the film. The main doubt I had with the film was that from the trailers, I was like, oh my god, James Gunn's doing so much. I don't think this is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be overdone. I think a lot of things should be removed. And at the end of the day, the runtime 2 hours 9 minutes. I was smiling the entire time. I am not exaggerating. I was fucking smiling. This movie made me fucking full of joy. I don't know how James Gunn does it, but every time I watch one of his movies, I'm just smiling ear to ear. Like, genuine smiling, You know that feeling when you, like, do something really good and you just can't stop, like, smiling about it? Like, you just can't stop enjoying living in the moment. That's the entire Superman movie, man. That's the entire film. Okay, let's get on to performances. David Cornsweet as Superman. When I saw the reveal, I was like, okay, that's an interesting choice. And then I realized, oh wait, And then I waited for the trailers, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's fucking Superman. And then I watched the movie, and I was again like, that's fucking Superman. Seeing David Cornsweet fucking ham it up as the Kryptonian protector was incredible. I just think he was incredible in the role. I think he deserves all the praise he's getting. And you know what? Fucking hell. I mean, Henry Cavill was a great Superman as well. But Warner Brothers kept leading him on and on and on. It's like, yeah, you're good. You're still Superman. You're still Superman. And James Gunn had to step in and say, I'm sorry, but you won't be Superman for me. We're so sorry. But it's sad to see that he got passed around. Like, Warner Brothers took a train on the guy. Poor Cavill. Yeah, at least he's doing stuff with Warhammer. But back to Superman. So Superman. So David Cornsweet just gives the performance of a fucking lifetime. I love this performance. He's a great Superman. Rachel Brosnahan, I think her name is. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. But Rachel Brosnahan is absolutely incredible as Lois Lane. Probably the best Lois I've seen on screen, because the Richard Donner's Lois was kind of a bitch, if I'm being honest. She was a good reporter in those films, but not really a good girlfriend, you know? She only liked the Superman. She only liked the Superman, not Clark. She liked Superman, you know? So when Clark became a normal person, she was like, oh no, that's disgusting. Ew, Clark, fuck you. Disgusting. And then when he goes back to Superman, it's like, oh my god, Clark. But in this film, it's like, what's up, Clark? You're Superman? Nice. Okay. Fuck. It's like, okay, 3 months relationship. She knows he's Superman. That's cool. Their interview scene together, fucking bonkers how good that shit was. When they said this was a full sequence, this was like 10% of the film, I was like, sure this is good. Nope, it was good. It was great. Great. It just shows off how great of a reporter Lois is, and how Clark doing self-interviews is kind of biased. and also the fact that Jimmy Olsen is just a absolute fucking ladies man. That's just incredible. That's incredible. I love that little thing. It's like, he's a ladies man. Can you blame him? He's a ladies man. I love that. Jimmy Olsen's always like the best character in Superman, in my opinion. Like, he's always brings up the enjoyment factor in a Superman story when Jimmy Olsen is a part of it. Because like, they're besties, and in this movie you can feel that shit. You can feel that friendship. And also, Jimmy Olsen's actor did a great performance. I don't know his name. And I'm also not gonna bother researching it, because I'm just too enamored that it's like, yeah, that was good. I'm excited to see more of him. And now the last performance of the film that we're gonna do is, without getting into spoilers, Lex Luthor, Nicholas Hoult, great. The hatred this man brings to the character is on another level. The amount of hatred Lex Luthor holds for him to not only, this is I don't think these are no, I doubt they're spoilers, but yeah, I'm not gonna say they're spoilers. But the amount of hatred you have to do to make Ultraman, right? And then not only to have him be controlled by Lex, right? Not only that, just spamming combat moves like it's fucking Mortal Kombat. It's like, holy shit, Lex. The amount of hatred in that man's bones is incredible, and I wish to be as hateful as he is. And also, dude's racist. Just straight up racist. I mean, dude calls him a Martian, calls him just a straight up alien, he's just overall racist. Like, dude's hatred, like, fucking, like, even him saying, like, oh yeah, I understand envy consumes my life. I don't care. He just give a fuck. Like, that is the amount of hatred Lex holds. This is not a good spot. None of those two were good spot. Fuck. Oh, and the action in the movie. Let's move on to action. Great action. Great cinematography. And I'm surprised that James Gunn said that any scene that Superman's flying, that is David Cornsweet. That is just actually David Cornsweet. No CGI, no nothing. That's David Cornsweet. It's like, oh, okay, so they went the Richard Donner route. No CGI for flying. Okay, fuck, that's awesome. And another thing I want to commend, the flying looks really beautiful. It looks good. Some shots may look awkward because, especially the face shots, because no, it's not like you can get a perfect, beautiful shot of somebody flying to make it look realistic. So it may look realistic while facing the camera completely, you know. So yeah, it was great flying, man. Oh my god, so beautiful. It was beautiful. Down to the last minute detail. Oh wait, that is not how Homelander sounds like. Okay, doesn't matter. Anyway, overall the movie is just incredibly amazing, and I was like thinking, what negatives do I have? I don't know. But okay, side characters. The Justice Gang, amazing. Guy Gardner, Nathan Fillion's character. Oh, great, fantastical. I loved him. Um I'm actually no, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm googling the name of this girl. Hawk girl actress is Isabella Merced. Isabella Merced, right? She was in the new Superman movie, right? I'm right. Yes. Isabella Merced plays Hawk Girl in this movie. Yeah, she's bad. Not as in a bad character, but actually, you know, just you know what I mean. She hot. And also, she just, you know, I fucking loved her. She's also incredible. I threw out my fucking boat creamy panties. Okay. Let's find actually a good plain biome. I know there was one back there, but I don't care. We're going yonder. But the best character in the entire movie, like everybody said, was Eddie Gathegi's Mr. Terrific. He was terrific. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna stop glazing the movie. Let's get to the scoring. I think overall the movie is incredible to watch and really fun to watch. It's not perfect. There are some missteps. I would appreciate a much longer runtime. Like a runtime of 2 hours and 20 minutes maybe. But I guess then it would have dragged itself a little bit, so I appreciate the actual length of the film. But when it comes to the next film we're gonna have, next movie I'm gonna review, the runtime was an issue. The runtime is the biggest issue I have with that movie. You'll see when we get to it. But yeah, overall Superman, I'm gonna give it the same score I give Fantastic Four, but a little bit higher. And by a little bit, I mean I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10. Superman is an overall great movie. I think the biggest negative I have is the fact that that most members of the Justice Gang, Guy Gardner, Hawk Girl, and aren't as fleshed out, and also Metamorpho, I don't think is as fleshed out as he should have been. But all of that is excused when you realize that, you know, this is just the first film in a universe. And Guy Gardner is probably going to make an appearance in Lanterns with Hal Jordan and John, I think the other guys. Oh, that's a perfect. Okay, I found the place for a setup shop. So we're probably gonna get to see more of him in Lanterns. Hawk Girl, I hope we get to see more of her in like the future films. I'm super excited to see her. But other than that, I think the movie is just beautiful. But I'll leave it at that. Now, the next movie I want to review is a little movie that you might have not known even released this year called Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Whew. That was a movie I certainly didn't expect to be as good as it was. I love the Mission Impossible series. It's one of the best long-running franchises I think that Tom Cruise is a part of. Perfect. Valley, just behind this. Okay, the Tom Cruise is a part of because it is a very good movie. I think it's great. I did like Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, but the Final Reckoning, I think having titled the previous film Dead Reckoning Part 1 and then titling this one The Final Reckoning is kind of like, oh, it's kind of like a mistake. I think they should have just titled them the same, you know, Dead Reckoning Part 1 and Part 2, but I guess it's okay. But okay, let's get on to the big points I have about this movie. The big issue with the film. Let's get into the negatives. First and foremost with this movie has a bloated runtime. I'm not even kidding. I think this movie needed to have like 40 minutes, like a 20 minutes less of a runtime, because holy Jesus is this movie long. It's almost 3 hours in length, by the way. Like, imagine that, 3 hours in fucking length for a movie about an impossible mission. Like, yeesh, guys, please slow the fuck down. Like, you're not, like, this is just insane. Like, I don't understand this. I don't understand with the bloated runtime. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, you know? But I guess I could excuse this if they have the movie to back it up, a good movie to back it up. And it ended up being an extremely good movie. I enjoyed the movie very much. I enjoyed that movie. First and foremost, I have to say I did enjoy that movie a lot. I enjoyed Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, so I was like, okay, I might enjoy this one. I didn't enjoy it as much as Dead Reckoning, but I certainly did enjoy it. Oh damn. I didn't enjoy it as much, but let me get again. This movie isn't perfect. I mean, no movie is. Neither is Superman. Right? There we go. Neither is Superman. Like, Superman's not perfect as well, and I do recognize that. It's like Superman's also a bit of imperfect movie. But something about Mission Impossible having such a long runtime, it's like, oh my god, what the fuck? It's like guys, you couldn't have just done like 2 seconds shorter. You know, I think it would have benefited the movie if it was like a bit shorter. But I digress. I digress, man. I digress. It's not my point to say that, but yeah. I mean, if I if I was doing this, I would have made it a little shorter because it's the final movie in the franchise. At least I think it's the final movie. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I enjoyed it for what it is. I enjoyed that movie. But yeah, just the runtime could have been like a lot shorter. Just could have been a lot shorter, you know? You know what I mean? You know when a runtime is so like gets bloated that a lot of things are happening on screen, but the things happening on screen are kind of like a mess. Alright, this is the door. Like, it just becomes a mess. But other than that, let's talk about the movie. Okay, let's talk movie. Okay? Okay, I'll take my armor off for this. Okay, let's talk movie. Performances, great all around the cast. Especially the actor for Luther. Great actor. What else is there? Tom Cruise also does a great performance. The actress for Grace is a great performance. Benji was good in the movie. I enjoyed Benji a lot. I also think bringing back a character from another Mission Impossible movie that it was had like that was like, you know, kind of a minor character is like, and making them important is kind of like weird. But I digress. Anyways, antagonist being AI, I still don't know how I feel about this. I still think it's a bit bad. I think it's still a bit awkward to have AI as your final antagonist. But again, what do I know? Maybe that was the best choice. I mean, I guess it makes sense to make AI in this modern day and age as an antagonist. I mean, it was really fun watching this entity just to cause like near global annihilation. It was pretty fucking interesting and tense. I guess it was tense. Action, good. Yeah. I think my biggest negative is that it feels a little too predictable. Like you know they're gonna win at the end, and it's like I wish they made it a bit less predictable. Because by the time it went to the halfway point, I was like, okay, so he's just gonna do everything the entity. He's gonna do everything the entity expects him not to do. So instead of like giving this to him, doing this, he's gonna do it the opposite way, and then do that. And it's like, okay, this is just kind of predictable. I didn't like that predictability in this plot. Other than that, I think the movie was good. So I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning an 8 out of 10. It's a good movie, but it's not as good as like it could have been. It could have been the best Mission Impossible movie, like easily a 9 out of 10. But because of the bloated runtime, the predictability it had, it just didn't live up to the hype to me. It didn't live up to like the expectations the previous movie said, which to me was a 9 out of 10. Like that was a really good Mission Impossible movie. And thank you so much for watching this Minecraft video. I hope you enjoyed. We found cherry blossoms. In the next video, I'm gonna probably off camera. I'm just gonna go farm some birch. Gonna farm these, replace them, and then next video we're gonna build the house. I should probably understand this. And I'm also gonna go mining off camera for skeletons, because I have some skeletons in my closet. You need to be fucking moved, and you too. You need to be moved here, and you need to be moved right here. I'm gonna put you. Okay, good. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow in another Minecraft video, because tomorrow I want Minecraft. So bye.